Welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'll be giving you my reasons as to why I want Bruce Arians to come out of retirement and be the head coach of the Cleveland Browns. Let's go, y'all. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope everybody's having a great day. Now, let me start off with this. Now, we all know that Bruce Arians has retired. He retired from Arizona Cardinals after the 2017 season. They have a new head coach this year. And Bruce Arians said that the only way that he will come out of retirement is if they're only to coach the Cleveland Browns. Now, let me give you guys a bit of a background on Bruce Arians and his professional coaching career. And I'm going to start off with, he was the quarterback's coach with Peyton Manning from 1998 to 2000. Now, what does this mean? Are we going to say, why should they hire him? They should get an older coach. They should get a much coach that doesn't want to retire, whatever. Plus, he's willing to coach the Cleveland Browns. A lot of coaches just don't want to be in Cleveland because of ownership, maybe, management, different things like that. But they have a young team, which I'll get to in a minute. But who would be the perfect candidate? A lot of people say Mike McCarthy. And I think because the way Baker Mayfield has this cockiness about him, just like Aaron Rodgers, to me personally, I don't think that would work. I know the general manager of the Cleveland Browns right now, I know people will say, oh, him and Mike McCarthy have a good relationship. He was a former GM in Green Bay. Now, I agree with that. But what works for Baker Mayfield? What works for Baker Mayfield? What type of coach will work for Baker Mayfield that will work with Baker Mayfield that will want him to succeed and excel in football? The obvious coach for this is Bruce Arians, who wants to be the coach of the Cleveland Browns if they called him in. Now, he's had, like I said, I read that from about Peyton Manning. He's had the experience with Peyton Manning. He had that experience from 98 to 2000. He was the Cleveland Browns offensive coordinator from 2001 to 2003. He had experience in Cleveland. I don't know how that team did. I didn't look that up, but all I know is he was a good coach. He went from being the offensive coordinator in Cleveland to the Steelers wide receiver coach from 2004 to 2016. The Steelers had the best wide receivers in the game, and they still continue to develop wide receivers even now. But he was the wide receiver coach from that time period, and he also won a Super Bowl as the wide receivers coach. As you know, that when you win a Super Bowl, each position you win, that's the position that you win as. So he won as a Super Bowl as a wide receivers coach. Then he was offensive coordinator from 2007 until 2011. From 2007 to 2011, he won a Super Bowl with Big Ben Roethlisberger. What does that mean? It's more experience with an elite quarterback. More experience with a quarterback like Big Ben, who sometimes can have, can be in his own ways. He's been the quarterback's coach with Peyton Manning. He's been, the Cleveland Browns when they weren't at their best as an offensive coordinator. He's been a wide receiver coach. He knows the game of offense. He's a brilliant head coach. So now let's go to the Colts. He was the Colts offensive coordinator in 2012. He was with Andrew Luck. They took the team to a 9-3 record, and they went to the playoffs. They went to the playoffs that year, and he won interim head coach of the year. He won AP coach of the year, but he was the first ever intern head coach to win coach of the year by taking the team to go 9-3 when Chuck Pagano went through cancer. And then I think after that, Bruce Arians was in the hospital, so he didn't get to make the playoff game. But he still coached them to a 9-3 record, which got him the head coaching job at the Arizona Cardinals. And if you guys wonder why I'm looking down, I'm looking at my notes here. So, Cardinals head coach from 2013 to 2017. He was the AP coach of the year in 2014. So not only did he win as an interim head coach in 2012, but he also won it in 2014 as a head coach for the Arizona Cardinals. He won coach of the year. Success with Carson Palmer. They traded for Carson Palmer, who was a veteran quarterback of everybody's career. Everybody thought that his career was over. What does Bruce Arians do? Quarterback whisperer. He gets him in there, and the Arizona Cardinals does great things in the season that they have him there. In 2013, they went 10-6. In 2014, they went 11-5. That was tied for the most wins in franchise in their franchise. It was a franchise record, ties and wins. And in 2014, He took the team to the playoffs, but he lost in the divisional round. He lost in the divisional round. But in 2015, he took this team to a season best 13-3 record as the head coach. They beat Green Bay in the playoffs. They beat Green Bay in the playoffs and went to the NFC Championship game. I know they lost against Carolina. That was when Carolina went to the Super Bowl. But they went from a team that went from 10-6 to 11-5 to 13-3 and won. And they almost went to the Super Bowl, but I know they got blown out in the game. But they still almost went to the Super Bowl. When you go to the NFC Championship, you're one game away from going to the Super Bowl. So he almost took a team to a Super Bowl berth, which would have been amazing for a team that had an older quarterback and had an older wide receiver, Larry Fitzgerald, who's still playing, by the way, still playing decent. They're going through another rebuild in Arizona, but that's not the point. But the point is, he still took a quarterback which everybody thought that his career was over, that good defense, and went to the NFC Championship game. In 2016, they did go 7-8-1, and in 2016, he went 7-8-1, and in 2017, they went 8-8 with a backup quarterback before his retirement. So like I said, he went from 10-6. He went 2014, 11-5, went to the playoffs with an injured team. 2015, went to 13-3. 2013, 14, 15, 2016, 17, 8-1, and 2017, they went 8-8, and he retired. Now he went in retirement. I think he works for CBS as a broadcaster, different things like that. But if he wants to come back and be the head coach of the Cleveland Browns, well, not a lot of people like to go. A lot of free agents just go there for collect the check, and they're not gonna win. But I collect the check, I can get a big payday. I'm a big free agent. But I just think that the Bruce Arians would change the culture with Baker Mayfield. And I know he's up in their age. He has different medical history, whatever. But still, it's still that the fact that he said he was retiring from Arizona, and he wanted to go, retirement, whatever. And he said that his family, his wife, is on board with him coming out of retirement to move to Cleveland and actually be the coach. I think this is the perfect idea. He is the right type of coach for Baker Mayfield. I know it didn't work out with Hugh Jackson, different things like that, but I just think that for Baker Mayfield to have a coach who will get on him and say, hey, you got to make this throw, you got to do this, you got to do that, to me, I feel like Bruce Arians will really coach him well. He's had experience with Andrew Luck. He had experience with Big Ben. He re-elevated Carson Palmer's career, so he has had great success with different quarterbacks in his league. He's won 2 Super Bowls as a coordinator or wide receivers coordinator, coach. He won a Super Bowl also with Big Ben. So, in that's his whole resume right there. I mean, his coaching record is a good record. His regular season coaching record is 49-30-1. Postseason, he's 1-2. And overall, he's 50-32-1 as a head coach. So, to me, besides Josh McDaniels, which I don't think he would take this job, Bruce Arians is the best guy out there. I know people are going to say Mike McCarthy, he got fired, he was with Aaron Rodgers. But Bruce Arians has proved time and time again that he can work with different quarterbacks and get them elevated. Baker Mayfield is a good quarterback. He's a little cocky for a lot of people's taste, but I like that he has edge, he has swag, and he has passion for the game. So what Bruce Arians could do for him with a confident guy like that whose accuracy with the football is to not be questioned. A lot of people question his attitude, but who cares? It's football. You got to have confidence in yourself. But who would be the perfect head coach? Bruce Arians. Not Mike McCarthy, not all the other coaches out here. No. If Bruce Arians wants to be the coach, you bring him in and get Baker Mayfield on board. This team has plenty of salary cap that they can bring in guys, and I'm sure there's guys in this league who's coach who has been around Bruce Arians and likes him as a person, as a coach, and will be willing to play for him. They still have draft, they're not going to be, I don't think they're going to make the playoffs this year, probably not. I mean, I think they're like 4-7-1, I'm not sure. But, 5-7-1, whichever their record is, but I just think that Bruce Arians will bring the right mentality. He will bring a winner's mentality. He almost won in Arizona with. If he went Super Bowl, I think they would have probably won. I don't know. I'm not sure with that Denver team, but like I said, he was almost there. He almost made it to the pinnacle of football. And I just think that Bruce Arians would really, really help Baker Mayfield in the long run and be a great head coach for him. So tell me what you guys think in the comments. Who should be the coach? Who shouldn't be the coach? Maybe you guys have your own ideas. Put it in the comment section. Let's discuss. How do you guys feel about what I said? Do you guys think Bruce Arians is right for the job? Please subscribe, share, like the video. Thank you for watching. Until next time, guys. Peace.